Does the Bible actually say anything about saving money? I mean, we hear a lot about giving, but what about putting some aside? Is it okay? Is it even biblical? You might be surprised. Let's break down 4 biblical keys to saving money that most people never talk about. First, and this is the big one, we have to get our purpose right. You are a steward, not an owner. Think about that for a second. Psalm 24:1 says, "The earth is the Lord's and all its fullness." That includes your paycheck, your car, your house, and your savings account. It's all His. 1 Corinthians 4:2 then says, "It is required of stewards that they be found faithful." So when we save, we're not just hoarding cash for ourselves. We're managing God's resources, getting them ready for whatever He calls us to do with them next. Whether that's an emergency, an opportunity to bless someone, or an investment in the kingdom. It completely changes your perspective from how much can I get to how well can I manage what I've been given. Okay, so how do we do it? What's the biblical method? This is key number 2, the wisdom of the ant and tithing. It's a 2-part combo. First, Proverbs 6 tells us to go to the ant. Consider her ways and be wise. What does an ant do? It works hard and saves up during the summer for the winter. It's disciplined, consistent, and prepares for the future. That's our model for saving. A little bit at a time, consistently. But before we even start saving, we follow the principle in Malachi 3:10, which is tithing. We honor God first with the first 10%. Tithing first and then saving consistently is the 1-2 punch for biblical financial management. Now this is where it gets serious. Key number 3 is the divine warning, the danger of hoarding. The Bible is very clear about the difference between wise saving and sinful hoarding. Jesus tells a story in Luke 12 about a rich fool who just kept building bigger barns to store all his stuff. His goal was to eat, drink, and be merry. But God called him a fool because his soul was required of him that very night. His security was in his stuff, not in God. Matthew 6 warns us, "Do not lay up for yourselves treasures on earth, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven." So we have to check our hearts. Are we saving out of fear, out of greed? Or are we saving with an open hand, ready to use it for God's glory? If your bank account balance gives you more peace than God does, that's a red flag. Which brings us to our final practical conclusion. Key number 4, seek the kingdom first. This ties it all together. Matthew 6:33 is the ultimate financial plan. But seek first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things will be added to you. Saving money from a biblical perspective isn't a separate, secret formula. It's the natural result of a life that puts God first. When your heart, your time, and your finances are all oriented toward Him, everything else falls into place. Proverbs 3:9-10 promises that when we honor the Lord with our wealth, our barns will be filled with plenty. So the call to action is simple. Put God first. Tithe faithfully, save diligently, live generously, and trust Him completely. That's how you save the biblical way.